Saraswati Devi Bhavani Pacharide Nidise Sunnavadi Pachata Dasataride.
Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarini.
Sativachalam Pavarangaitegaram Yatikatavan Bande Sriyoram Dinatanilam Pavanam Sri Chaitanya Isram Hare Tatsat.
Hare Krishna, Premananda Prabhu.
Yes. Good.
So let's see for some minutes.
So I'll speak for some minutes.
I'm very happy to be speaking to the ISKCON youth from Calcutta.
So I'm very happy to speaking to the ISKCON Youth Forum of ISKCON Calcutta.
Guru Maharaj, I have a request that Guru Maharaj, if you speak on when one challenge we are facing in our preaching, that when some good devotees, they go down in devotional service or they leave the association, then it creates a lot of negative impression in the association of devotees in spite of so many services. So can you, Guru Maharaj, address this point, that how we should remain always encouraged and inspired and carry on our prescribed duty of devotional service in spite of seeing some devotees getting down in devotional service.
Give an example of what kind of obstacle it takes.
Can you give an example? Can you give the examples of what kind of obstacles they face?
So when some senior devotees leave the association due to some reasons, due to misunderstandings, due to not fulfilling their desire, so then other practicing devotees, they get some issues to raise for the authorities or the voice authorities. They start finding many faults. So in spite of they get into fault finding and they get into paraninda paracharcha. So and a lot of devotees together, they go down in Krishna consciousness, because when they see practically that some senior devotees, they are going down in bhakti due to his personal reasons, some other reasons. So then the juniors, they get a bit confused. And so Guru Maharaj, to address this point, that how we can always remain inspired, even if we see many ups and downs in our society of devotees.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
I used to ask a similar question to Srila.
So I used to ask similar. They used to ask similar questions to Srila Prabhupada.
And he's explained that the Krishna consciousness movement is like a hospital.
He explained that the Krishna consciousness movement is like a hospital.
We take sick people and we cure them.
We take sick people and we cure them.
But sometimes people are not fully cured.
Sometimes people are not fully cured.
When you go to the hospital, it's not surprising to see sick people.
When you go to the hospital, it's not surprising to see sick people.
Rather, the sick people over there get treated by the doctor.
Rather, sick people, they go there to get treated by the doctor.
So the doctor is supposed to be healthy.
So the doctor is supposed to be healthy.
And he treats the different patients.
And he treats the different patients.
Some people are juniors, some people are nurses.
Some people are juniors, some people are nurses,
others are patients.
others are patients.
So it's quite normal to see some sick people in the hospital.
So it's quite normal to see some sick people in the hospital.
And that we don't get obsessed by the sick people.
So when we go there, we don't get distressed by the sick people.
We rather go because the doctor will take care of us.
Rather we go because the doctors, they take care of us.
I was in the ICU once in Delhi.
I was in the ICU once in Delhi.
ICU is very hellish because people are very critical to go there.
ICU is very hellish because people, those who are very critical, they go there.
And someone is crying out.
And someone is crying out, Mago, Mago, Mago.
Mother, I'm feeling pain.
Mother, I'm feeling pain.
And someone's telling, Mago, 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 such pain.
Someone is saying, Mami, 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 such pain. Babre, Babre, Babre. So much pain.
And someone just is screaming, ah, ah.
Someone used to scream, ah, ah.
And there I was, I'm supposed to sleep. I was screaming.
We are supposed to sleep, but everybody is screaming.
So, this is the ICU.
So this is an ICU.
So, in the Krishna conscious movement, some people are still sick.
So in the Krishna conscious movement, some people are still sick.
But we shouldn't be distracted by that.
But we shouldn't be distracted by that.
We should rather take our cure and try to advance.
We should rather take our cure and should try to advance.
When we get out of the ICU.
And get out of the ICU.
First you go to the normal ward, then you get discharged.
First you go to the normal ward, then you become healthy and you get discharged.
So, like that we should try to get healthy, become Krishna conscious.
So like that we should try to get healthy, to become Krishna conscious.
We shouldn't give up. We should not give up.
We shouldn't give up.
Keep on trying.
We should keep on trying.
Gradually we'll be healthy.
And gradually we'll be healthy.
And we'll be blissful.
And we'll be blissful.
Hari
Very nice. Okay.
So, I just, now, we face naturally different anarthas, different problems.
We face naturally different anarthas, different problems.
And then by taking shelter of the spiritual master, we gradually overcome these anarthas. And by taking the shelter of the spiritual master, we gradually overcome these anarthas. And then we can actually taste spiritual bliss. And we can actually taste spiritual bliss. I can tell you a bliss at every step. We can taste bliss at every step. That's mentioned in the first verse of verse 6. Shastra.
This is mentioned in the first verse of the Shashtaka.
Pratipadam Paranamrita Swadhanam.
Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadhanam.
Nectar at every step.
Nectar at every step.
When we get purified, we taste nectar at every step.
When we get purified, we can taste nectar at every step.
A gradual process.
It's a gradual process.
It may take us some time.
It may take us some time,
But it will happen.
but it will happen.
So we're very grateful that the youth are trying to achieve perfection.
So we are very grateful that the youths are trying to achieve perfection.
Prabhupada was saying how young people are the jewels of the country.
Prabhupada was saying how the young people are the jewel of the country,
And young, intelligent devotees should also take advantage of this human life.
so we want the young intelligent devotees should also take advantage of this human life
And reach the spiritual world at the end of this life.
and reach the spiritual world at the end of this life.
Help many others to also go back home.
Help many others to go back home.
Sometimes this material world has different difficulties.
Sometimes this material world have different difficulties.
This is to teach us this is not a place we want to stay.
This is to teach us this is not a place for us to stay.
We want to use our life to serve Krishna.
So we want to use our life to serve Krishna.
Whether the brahmachari or the grihastha.
Whether as a brahmachari or as a grihastha.
These are two different ashrams.
These are two different ashrams.
We should make the spiritual life a center of our existence.
We should make the spiritual life as the center of our existence.
And for that reason, we practice Krishna consciousness
And for that reason, we should practice Krishna consciousness
every day.
every day.
Questions?
Is there any question? Yes. So Guru Maharaj will visit different homes and they'll ask questions. Premananda Prabhu, okay. Please unmute yourself. Premananda Prabhu. What's happening? Prabhu, you are co-host. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, fine. Yeah, so Guru Maharaj will, one question I will ask from the devotees and then we will go to another devotee's house and I will introduce the devotee and I will ask a question on behalf of the devotee.
Okay.
So at the beginning, so one question is there from Jipendra Prabhu from our IYF Kolkata. So his question is, can a Grihastha devotee serve Krishna equally like that of a Brahmachari? And so that is the question.
Take me to the devotee's house.
Can you take me to the devotee's house, Dipendra Prabhu? He's there.
Dipendra Prabhu, just a minute.
Yes. DI. Is he there?
Just a minute, Prabhu.
Tell him to raise hand.
Okay, Dipendra Prabhu, if you are there, please raise your hand. On Zoom. Okay, we are going to Gariya Voice.
Tell him to on video.
Okay, switch on the video. Gariya Voice devotees, please switch on your video And please make sure Dipendra Prabhu is right in front of the camera so Guru Maharaj can see him. Yes, I think the video is not there. Guru Maharaj can answer. So
See, it depends on one's nature.
you see, it depends on one's nature.
In the 8th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam,
In the 8th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam,
there's a fight between the king of the elephants and the king of the crocodile.
there's a fight between the king of the elephants and the king of the crocodiles.
And so the fight was in the water.
So the fight was in the water.
At one point, the elephant felt he was losing
At one point, the elephant felt that he was losing
because he's a land animal
because he is a land animal
and he was in the water.
and he was in the water.
But the crocodile is a water animal.
But the crocodile is a water animal.
So somehow or other he was in his element, so he was stronger.
So somehow or other he was in his
Element.
elephant.
Element.
Somehow or other he was in his element, so he was stronger.
So in the Prabhupada says that to see what is our nature.
So in the Prabhupada says that we should see what is our nature.
But in every situation, you want to fight against Maya.
That in every situation we want to fight against Maya.
So if your nature is more Maya, then there'll be a motorcycle around that.
So if your nature is more Vairagya, then you can be a brahmachari for a long time.
Or if your nature is more Grihastha,
If your nature is more Grihastha,
then maybe that's short.
then you can maybe in that ashram.
But then it's important to have a good life.
But then it is important to have a devotee wife.
So that both of you can fight against Maya.
So both of you can fight against Maya as a team
So serve Krishna.
to serve Krishna.
If the lady is simply a Maya,
If the lady is simply a Maya,
then that will not be very convenient.
then that would not be very convenient.
And then important to marry a Krishna conscious lady.
So it's very important to marry a Krishna conscious lady.
And you want to have a Grihastha ashram.
If you want to have a Grihastha ashram,
Then one can, of course, having a household means you have to work.
so being a household means you have to work.
And unless you have a service very for the temple, then you have to spend some time earning money.
So unless you are doing a service to the temple, you have to spend some time earning some money.
And so it's a little more to act.
So it's a little more of balancing act.
And the brahmachari has certain advantages. They don't have these responsibilities.
Being a brahmachari, an advantage is you don't have these responsibilities.
But again, you have to see what your nature is.
But again, you have to see what your nature is.
If your nature is such that you should be a grihastha,
If your nature is such that you have to be a grihastha,
then you should try to find a devotee mate
then you should try to find a devotee mate
and see how you can do devotional service together.
and you should see how you can do a devotional service together.
But unfortunately, people live from there, they just look at a nice face.
Unfortunately, people, when they look for mate, they just look for the nice face.
But actually, you know the mind.
Actually, it is.
have to live with the mind.
You have to deal with the mind.
That's why you can see like the Krishna consciousness.
So you can see the Krishna consciousness.
One boy, he married a non-devotee,
One day he married a non-devotee.
and by his parents,
He was asked by his parents.
and so she was a non-veg.
So she was a
But
non-veg.
she promised I'll be vegetarian.
But she promised that I will be a vegetarian.
After they had a baby,
After they had a baby,
she started eating chicken.
she started eating chicken.
And I said, you promised to be a vegetarian.
And he said he promised that he will be a vegetarian.
I promise.
I promised.
I tried.
I tried.
I was a vegetarian.
For a year I was a vegetarian.
I know what kind of background I came from.
You know what kind of background I came from?
Sorry, I have to eat
Sorry, I have to eat
meat.
meat.
Well, I was worried from the beginning,
So better to have a devotee from the beginning,
then at least less maintenance,
at least there is a last maintenance.
less
Less maintenance.
to be ready for this. Less marriage to two people.
Marriage is two people.
The other person has to be on the same way,
You have to have the other person on the
same wavelength.
same wavelength.
And voluntarily, I found also somebody that crazy people in the ashram.
Brahmacharis, when you all are staying in the ashram also, sometimes there are crazy people in the ashram.
So, also down on both sides.
So there is ups and downs in the both sides.
I would try to have responsibilities who can serve Krishna 24 hours.
So brahmacharis, you don't have responsibilities, so you can serve Krishna 24 hours.
But you have responsibility to do a lot of service.
But grihasthas also can do a lot of service.
And they can make money so they can give money to the temple.
So they can make money so that they can give some money to the temple,
And they can do various teaching.
or they can do various preachings.
We want people to serve Krishna
We want people to serve Krishna,
no matter what they are.
no matter what they are. Okay, next. Okay, Dipendra is going to what like him?
Okay, Hare Krishna. Next, I would like to introduce one devotee of our boy. Here is Gurumaharaj disciple, Shubhamoy Nikai Das. Shubhamoy Nikai Prabhu, he came in Krishna consciousness 5 years back, and after that he practiced sincerely and got initiated last Rath Yatra, Guru Maharaj by yourself. And he was working as professor in one techno-engineering university of Kolkata, and he teached a lot to the youth of Kolkata. And Guru Maharaj is going to join full time in this month, or at the end of this month. So Guru Maharaj, he has question. Kindly bless him. He's going to join full time, and he has one question to you, Guru Maharaj. So, can you do that? Yes.
Maharaj, kindly bless me so that I can serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada, ISKCON. I have one question, and that is how to remain steady in Brahmacharya ashram. What are the things which is to be seen specially, to be taken care of specially to remain fit in Brahmacharya ashram? That's my question.
Yes, Krishna.
The secret is always stay busy in Krishna service.
So the secret is to always stay busy in Krishna's service.
One guy Bhakya.
Man Kal Bhagya.
We want our words, our deeds, and our thoughts to be absorbed in Krishna.
So we want our words, our deeds, and our thoughts to be absorbed in Krishna.
If we can engage our intelligence on how to expand the preaching,
So if we can always engage our intelligence, how to expand the preaching
how to improve our service,
or how to improve our service,
that's the best way.
that's the best way.
If we allow the mind to drift onto the objects of the senses,
So if we allow our mind to drift onto the object of the senses,
and that's where we become distracted.
and naturally we will become distracted.
So somehow it's important to have a service
So somehow it's important to have a service
you like to do,
if you like to do,
that you can be fully absorbed in.
that you can be fully absorbed in.
Prabhupada gave me a lot of very absorbing service.
Prabhupada gave me a lot of very absorbing service.
And so that kept me busy out of Maya.
So that kept me busy out of Maya.
So the devotees who give you service to see that you're fully engaged.
The devotees who gives you service should see that you are fully engaged.
And that if you're not feeling fully engaged,
Then if you are not feeling fully engaged,
tell them.
tell them.
And because you need to be fully engaged to be free of Maya.
Because you need to be fully engaged to be free of Maya.
As they say, idle mind is a devil's workshop.
There is a saying, idle mind is a devil of a workshop.
Devil's workshop.
Devil's workshop.
If the mind is idle,
If the mind is idle,
if we're not fully fixed in our service,
if we are not fully fixed in our service,
the mind will start to think about Maya.
the mind will start to think about Maya.
Bhakti also means be fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness.
So Bhakti Yoga means to be fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Next, there is one question by one devotee. His name is not written. So, Guru Maharaj, he is asking that I am in a non-devotees association from lockdown, and I am trying to chant in this situation, but I am not able to continue it more than a week. And I fall again. So, it happened to me many times. Guru Maharaj, how can I overcome this situation and practice in this situation? দুষ্ট গরুর সঙ্গে থাকা এই হচ্ছে বেকার।
You hit upon a point.
So when you hit a part of point,
You have hit upon a point.
you have hit a part of point.
That in the Upadeshamrita, there's recommendation one should have devotee association.
In the Upadeshamrita, there is a recommendation that one should have the association of the devotee.
And that you should avoid association of non-devotees.
That you should avoid the association of non-devotee.
So, it seems that you have, you're in such a situation that you have not control over.
So, but you seems to be in a situation that you have no control over.
So it's more difficult to practice devotional service.
So, it is difficult to practice devotional service.
And you can encourage the people with you also meditate or chant or something,
If you also can encourage the people with you to meditate, to chant or something
or an hour or so,
for an hour or so, then
then that may be very good.
then that may be very good.
If you can't do that,
If you can't do that,
and then somehow probably they sleep late,
somehow probably they'll sleep late.
and so you can go to bed early, get up early,
You can go to bed early and get up early.
and then you chant early in the morning when they're probably sleeping.
So you can chant early in the morning when all of them are sleeping.
Or you can do your studies when they wake up.
Then you can do your studies when they wake up.
Stay busy that you have less association.
Stay busy that you have less association.
The real point of association is having to open a heart, hear the other person.
So the real point of association is we have to open our heart, hear to other people.
We want to avoid that because the heart will be filled with non-devotional thoughts.
You can avoid that because their heart will be filled with non-devotional thoughts.
So, somehow or other, spend your time reading.
So somehow or rather spend your time reading.
They may consider you as antisocial.
They may consider you as antisocial.
And then you could ask, could you help me understand this?
Then you can ask them, could you help me to understand this?
Show some kind of book.
Show some Prabhupada book.
Then they'll either read it
Then they'll read it.
and get purified.
Then
And
they get purified.
Or they may say, no, I don't have no time.
Then they may say, oh, I don't have time.
And they go away.
And they'll go away.
So, to give them association, not take the association.
You want to give them association, not take association.
And use that's time. You can use your phone to talk with devotees.
And you can use your phone to talk with the devotees.
So this way, you can have association with devotees.
In this way, you can have association with the devotees.
I visit many devotees virtually.
I visit many devotees virtually.
And actually, I don't. To associate with me materially, you have to be in quarantine for 14 days. To associate with me
To associate with me, materially you have to be quarantined for 14 days.
So, but I'm always associated with devotees.
So I'm always associating with devotees virtually.
So you can associate with devotees virtually.
So you can associate with devotees virtually.
And in this way, a lot of devotee association.
So in this way, there is a lot of devotee association.
These are a few things that come to mind.
These are the few things that came to my mind. Guru Maharaj in the beginning he said to hit the bottom point.
Huh?
So in the beginning he said to hit the bottom. So Prabhu, what is the next question? Premananda Prabhu? It is going to be 9:20. We have 10 more minutes. Unmute yourself, Prabhu.
So, I would like to introduce our Kollol Prabhu. Kollol Prabhu is here already. So,
Kalol Bera.
yeah, Kollol Vera.
Okay. Hare Krishna, Kolol Bera Prabhu. Guru Maharaj, you've accepted your garland. Thank you for having Guru Maharaj at your home. Guru Maharaj
And
bless you.
Kollol Prabhu also made sweet rice.
Okay, thank you for the sweet rice. Hari Bol.
So, Kollol Prabhu is a passed out student of Master of Engineering from Jadavpur University of Kolkata. And he stayed in Goa for almost 3 years and right now he is working in Indian Railway in Maharashtra, and Prabhu is chanting his 16 rounds for the last 4 years, and his all family members are also devotees in Hooghly. They are connected to Namhat preaching, and here is the altar of Kallol Prabhu's home. So Kallol Prabhu has a question to Guru Maharaj. So Kallol Prabhu has a question. Guru Maharaj, I stay in a rented room near my workplace, far from devotee association. I am somehow trying to keep my bhakti life alive. Since every day I have to do all the household chores myself, like cleaning, cooking, washing dishes, etc. It's becoming very difficult to find time for book reading and other devotional activities after coming back from office. I can only somehow finish my 16 rounds. So in such situation, what should I do so that I can still your lotus feet?
So, ladies have to do a lot of housework.
Ladies, they have to do a lot of housework.
Ask me similar questions.
They ask me similar questions.
You seem to be working, plus have the house.
You seem to be working, and plus doing a lot of housework.
So, the thing is that now I have Bhagavad Gita and different books,
The thing is that now they have the Bhagavad Gita and different books
audio format.
in audio format, audio books.
iPad or iPod,
You can have an iPad or iPod,
and then I'll listen to the audio or
and
Shastra.
or listen to the audio Gita and many other audio shastras.
And this is why you're doing your washing your clothes or cooking or something.
So in this way, while doing your works like washing your clothes or cooking or something,
You're hearing Shastra.
you can hear the shastra.
Also, download classes from the internet.
Also, you can download the classes from the internet.
Jayapataka Swami app,
There is my Jayapataka Swami app,
and that gives different access to the videos archives and to the program.
it gives different access to the JPS archives and different programs.
So you can hear the classes.
So that you can hear the classes.
Also, the SoundCloud
Many other things are there like SoundCloud.
and so you can also attend every day your class about 7 o'clock.
You can also attend my daily classes, which I give it about 7 o'clock.
And those are different ways you can hear classes, you can associate,
So there are different ways where you can hear classes, where you can associate
Facebook,
on Facebook,
YouTube.
on YouTube.
So you can download and you can also associate with different devotees
You can download the app and you also can associate with different devotees
by virtually.
by virtually.
Right. So what's the regular classes of the YM?
So you also must regularly attend the regular classes of the IYF.
So this way you can get some devotee association.
So in this way you can get some devotee association.
Actually, as I said,
Actually, as I said,
I don't have much personal contact with devotees.
I don't have much personal contact with the devotees,
All day long I'm meeting devotees.
but all day long I'm meeting devotees.
And I don't even feel that I'm not meeting them.
I don't even feel that I'm not meeting them.
I feel contact with them.
I feel contact with them.
Is when I feel contact with you.
Is the way I feel contact with you.
So usually the only association was face to face. And now we can contact each other virtually.
So it used to be the only contact through the Facebook page, but now we can contact with each other virtually. Okay, next. So it is 9:25. So what? Ask.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. So last time we could not give you the report of our preaching, of last year preaching. So I would like to briefly give you our preaching report. So myself is Premananda Chaitanya Das, your humble, trying to become your disciple. Guru Maharaj, last year Rath Yatra, we promised to you that our boys will try to distribute 3,500 Bhagavad Gita or Mahabig books. So last year all our boys devotees, they put effort for 1.5 months, and they could distribute 3,600 Mahabig books last year by your blessing and mercy. And Guru Maharaj, in our boys, there were 25 devotees last year, but this year many devotees got passed out, and so now currently around 15 devotees are staying in our boys, and we are preaching from in the Salt Lake area in many colleges. We are organizing one-time programs and in many colleges officially, and then trying to get the contacts and trying to get the people, get the boys. And Guru Maharaj, many of the boys are getting into Grihastha Ashram. Also some of the boys, as previously I showed you, joining Brahmacharya Ashram also, but number is very few. So Guru Maharaj, we don't know, we are clueless about this year, the marathon. We don't mind because we cannot go in public. So yeah.
You are clueless because in this year marathon you can't go to the public, right?
Yeah. So if some.
Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, that's what Guru Maharaj, we want some guidance from you. What should be our attitude, and in what way we can try, or how much we give importance this year. So this is the point, Guru Maharaj. We want some guidance from you in this regard.
So, Guru Maharaj, they want some guidance on how to deal with the whole situation.
So, you see, Chennai and Bangalore, they're having like 40 devotees attending class.
So I asked, this year in Chennai and Bangalore, they used to have 40 devotees to attend the class.
So I asked them, how did they get more people?
And so I asked them, how did you get more people?
They said those 40 devotees, WhatsApp groups.
So they said those 40 devotees belongs to different WhatsApp groups.
They have friends.
They have friends.
So I contacted all their friends, all their WhatsApp groups.
So they contacted all their friends on their WhatsApp groups.
They had a poster, Bhagavad Gita made easy course.
They had a poster of Bhagavad Gita made easy course.
And for various ways, they advertised, they promoted, they reached out.
So in various ways, they advertised it, they promoted it, and they reached out.
You know how many members they got?
You know how many members they got?
9,000.
9,000.
Yeah, from 40 to 9,000
From 40 to 9,000
registered.
registered.
And I told this in Mangaluru,
I told this in Mangaluru,
they did the similar thing.
and they did the similar thing.
I gave classes in 7 languages.
They give classes in 7 languages.
South Indian and English and Hindi and
In some South Indian languages, English and Hindi.
so they were able to get 10 to 11,000.
And they were able to get 10 to 11,000.
So actually, they said that this lockdown has increased the outreach many times.
So actually they said that this lockdown has increased their outreach many times.
Given more opportunity for the devotees in the congregation and in the IYF
It have given more opportunity for the devotees in their congregation, in their IYF to preach.
Before every class, the leader would train them up what to say.
Before every class, the leader would train them up what to say,
Then they would give the class.
and then they would give the class.
So, and tonight they used Zoom. They're running
So in Chennai, they used Zoom and they paid money.
on Bangalore. They didn't have money,
But in Mangalore, they didn't have money.
so they used I forgot the thing, Microsoft.
Google Meet.
They got 25 free programs.
So they applied for Google Meet and they got 25 free programs.
275 people each one.
275 people for each one.
So that way, they got 10 to 11,000 people.
So in that way, they got 10 to 11,000 people,
They didn't have to wait any money.
but they didn't have to pay any money.
So there's ways that you can do it.
So there are ways that you can do it
If you use your brain.
if you use your brain.
And they did that last day. In Mangalore, they did already like three batches.
So after doing it in Mangaluru, they had already did 3 batches.
And then we got a lot of donations and a lot for each of the Bhagavad Gita made easy, they had to buy a Bhagavad Gita.
So you see, for each of the Bhagavad Gita made easy, they have to buy a Bhagavad Gita.
So that way they sold thousands and thousands of Bhagavad Gita.
So in that way, they sold thousands and thousands of Bhagavad Gita.
So, right to nomination of Mangaluru to
Sukriti Madhavi.
Sukriti Madhavi and her husband or something.
Amarendra Gold. So you can write to Namnishta in Mangaluru or Sukriti Madhavi or Amarendra Goura in Chennai
And find out how they do it.
and find out how they do it.
So that way, I see I don't think we haven't really used our maximum potential yet.
So in that way, I think that we haven't used our maximum potential yet.
How you can get the different people to participate.
How you can get different people to participate.
I think that a lot of intelligent boys on this call.
So I think that there are a lot of intelligent boys in this call.
You probably do much better than the South Indians.
You can do probably much better than the South Indians.
but no one tried it yet.
but no one have tried it yet.
Microsoft had a free program,
Microsoft had a free program,
and so different programs.
so and then there is different programs like this.
So I try to reach out and see how the way it works.
So try to reach out and see how to deliver the books. Okay, Premananda Prabhu, you can say the concluding words now.
Tomorrow is the Prabhupada Disappearance Day.
Tomorrow is the Prabhupada Disappearance Day.
I couldn't answer all the questions.
I couldn't answer all the questions. Okay,
I hope those that want to stay in touch, they can download the.
So I hope those who want to stay in touch with Guru Maharaj, they can download the Jayapataka Swami app. This Jayapataka Swami app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. And you would download the app and you can stay in touch with Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj writes daily various messages there. And through that, you can follow with Guru Maharaj. You can know what he's doing throughout the whole day. Be connected to Jayapataka Swami through Jayapataka Swami app. So, Premananda Chaitanya Prabhu.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu. So, we from our boys' side, we'd like to offer garland and prasadam to Guru Maharaj. So here, Guru Maharaj, please accept the garland from our boys' side, and here prasadam, Guru Maharaj, for you.
Thank you for the wonderful prasad, Prabhu. They have apricots, dry apricots. I have rice, saji, and pakora. Thank you. Not apricots, salad.
Carrot, salad, pulao rice, and then sweet corn paneer, and mocha pakoda, and salad. This much only Guru Maharaj, the devotees, some of the devotees were there in the void due to lockdown, so they could prepare this much only for you.
Oh, Prabhu, it is so wonderful. They prepare with lots of love and care for Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj, they have pulao, they have mocha pakoda, banana flour pakoda, sweet corn paneer, and salad.
0 calorie, high five.
0 calorie, fine.
Thank you, Guru Maharaj. Please bless. Currently around 60 to 70 youth are connected to us, and I am trying to take care of the devotees to the best of my capacity, but sometimes we get discouraged. So Guru Maharaj, please bless us, pray for us. Already you are praying for us, we know that, so that we can go on trying to fulfill the desires of Prabhupada.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mahadam Vrindavan Prabhu is also there. Hare Krishna, Mahadam Vrindavan Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Vasudevaccha, Pratyatanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Please forgive me if there is any offense.
ये चार्जर निकाल दिया ना इसका खत्म हो गया मीटिंग क्या एंडेड बाय द होस्ट कर कुछ आया खत्म हो गया प्रभु